All right, hey, nice viewer. This is John with my friend Matt, and we're gonna see how this works. Happy New Year! This is probably going up on maybe today, Sunday, or maybe Monday. I'll see whenever I get around to it. And yeah, we're gonna test this out. See a podcast. Pretty easy to do, low budget. All right. So introductions is my name's John. First year of college, going for pre-law, seeing how things are working out. And then my co-host here, Matt.
Hello, I'm Matt. I am going for accounting, seeing how everything's going. Hopefully becoming CFO of the world.
Oh yeah, CFO of the world. See how far that goes. All right. Now introductions are out of the way. Why we started the channel. My reasons why I wanted to do a podcast was because I just wanted like an outlet, right? Like I wanted like sit there, discuss. Maybe there'll be a lonely soul out there that'll listen to us. Maybe agree, disagree. You know what I mean? Because I feel like our opinions are pretty popular. We say that now, but we have probably really unpopular opinions.
Mine is pretty much the same. I like to debate and argue with people. I like to hear people's rationale. I like to hear your guys' comments and answers on different things. So please comment on this if you hear and see us.
See, when my friend, we were doing a YouTube channel, right? I was just in on it.
Mm-hmm.
I was always the guy that's like, oh, let's ask the viewer, even though there was no viewers.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm the guy who's like, let's ask the viewers. And we were just like stupid little middle schoolers. Like, oh, this is our first YouTube channel ever, recording Call of Duty on a bipod or tripod. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's ask the viewer this question that no one's going to be listening to us.
I mean, progress happens.
Progress, yeah, it does happen. Yeah, we're kind of looking at a list right now. It's to kind of keep organized. I don't know if it's gonna work. I didn't want us to just sit there and be like, oh, no.
And ranting on it about different things.
Yeah. So goals for the future. I'm kind of like, I want to keep this going maybe once a week, at most. Maybe like once every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're going to get together and study for, our tests.
Yes.
We got to get to next semester. I kind of like, that'd be a good time to record there. But I'm not looking for this to be kind of like, I don't want this to be like a living.
Yes.
Like a lot of YouTubers do like, make videos for a living.
Every
I would
day.
like to be a lawyer. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I would like to do that for a living. And I mean, having this on the side, like I don't even want to get paid for this.
No, I don't.
Because if I start getting paid for this, I'll have to start putting more work in than I'm doing.
Yes.
And if I have to put more work in than I'm doing, I'm going to be pretty angry.
We have to put so much effort into this.
So, guys, I'm hoping we don't get big. Goals for the future? Maybe have some loyal listeners.
I would like some.
Listen when they're doing work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the first video, so we're really not going to dive into a boatload of crap.
Not really.
So, stuff like that. Because, this is just going up. There's really, we don't have any cameras on our faces or anything.
Yeah, we're not.
So you can just pull it up.
We're not that attractive.
Yeah, we're very, very unattractive, actually. And, come up, pull it up on YouTube, minimize the bar.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, work on something.
Yeah.
If you can do that, because I know our one friend, has, barely does work when he listens to things.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Do you have any goals for the future for this YouTube channel?
I just want people to love or respect the channel and want a loyal viewers to watch us and talk to us if they want to and debate or comment what they want to hear, or I just want people to be happy.
Yeah. That'd be cool if people would comment and then we could bring it up on a next episode.
Yes, I'd like that very much.
Yeah, that's probably not going to happen.
And I wish it would.
Yeah. Uh, all right, Matt. What did you do this week?
What did I do this week? Sad to say, I did buttload of fucking nothing.
Oh yeah. They really? Yeah. I seen you played some Xenoverse 2,
Oh, yeah.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Even though you're not really a big anime fan, I'm
Yeah.
a big anime fan.
You know, I will play Dragon Ball Z because I was raised on that.
Yeah.
But anime is not my thing. I love baseball more than anything. Any baseball fan out there, I can talk to you for days. But like anime, you can talk to my fellow friend John here about anime.
Yeah, your co-host.
Yes, my co-host.
It'd be cool if we had like special guests on here.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
That'd be
We're probably not gonna get that big.
I wish.
And what I did this week, I played some Dragon Ball Fusions. If you own a 3DS, it's a game you have to pick up. And if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, like it's absolutely like you drop what you're doing right now and go and pick it up.
I saw it and it looked very, very good. Graphics were amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty good for a 3DS game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like for a Dragon Ball Z game, you wouldn't expect the turn-based fighting,
Mm-hmm.
but it's kind of like it's actually very enjoyable. Like honestly, when I got it, I really was excited because every time you watch Dragon Ball and they first showed like people fusing together,
Mm-hmm.
we'd always sit there and think, man, what if Goku and Gohan fused, and what if Broly and Goku? You know what I mean? You always sit there and think like, man, that'd be cool. And in this game, you get to do it.
Yes, and it's so much better than Xenoverse. So much better.
Xenoverse 2 is really not that good.
The story's pretty fucking bad. I will be honest with you. I swear more than anything, just to let you know. Yeah, the story's horrible. You can't charge attack. You can't have two beams crossing.
I know why it's a Dragon Ball Z game. Why do you not have like beam clashes?
I don't. Maybe they got rid of that. Someone got mad at that.
I'm not surprised actually. Are you surprised that people got mad at stuff like that?
And
It's the internet.
Yeah.
Someone gets mad about something.
Yes, it's some little. I'm sorry for people that might get offended, but a little bitch who has to complain about good things that are on games or whatever had to take it off.
Yeah.
And like, it just ruins the fun for many people.
Yeah.
And there was no cuts. The cutscenes were horrible in that game. When you're about to fight someone and about to kick their ass. No, they somehow, when the cutscene happened, it turned around where the person was kicking your ass, and you couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So, that's why I'm at the game. I'm kind of torn between it, between giving it like a good level of a 5 to 6. Not that good, not that bad. But it could be a lot better.
Yeah, it was. No, I don't want to be a spoiler person. The game kind of came out a little bit ago. I mean, as games come out.
Yes.
Game didn't come out. I don't want to be spoiled. But the ending, horrible. I didn't even know the game ended.
Yes.
It was one that, you sit there and you talk to whoever you need to talk to.
Yes.
Then it's like, the game ended.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just confused. Because it's literally, you talk.
Yes.
Nothing big happens.
True.
You just sit there and then you start off where, how you do, in between missions, your hub. Your hub world.
Yeah.
You literally just drop you off there after the cutscene.
Yes.
And then I'm like, is there any more missions?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
it was just so bad.
They give you one option. And
yeah, they give you a choice.
At the end.
And the choice did nothing.
Yeah, it did not matter.
Because we went back.
Yes.
It did the other choice.
Yes.
So yeah, very it's those games that give you a choice, but it literally meant nothing.
Yes.
That's the worst kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I give props to the games that make a difference of one little choice. Any gamers that, or any people that make the games that do that, bravo to you, because you're making a difference.
Yeah, that's pretty good. They're coming out with their update soon. Japan's got to get everything first.
Oh yeah, of course.
And what else? Our topic of games.
Yeah.
What's your favorite game in your collection? Do you have a PS4? I have a 3DS because
my favorite game is Battlefield 1.
Battlefield 1. That's That's a pretty solid
That's
choice.
a top of the line game. I would give it an 11 out of 10 rating. It's so good. The one thing that I just don't like about the game, and people agree with me, people disagree with me, is the freaking horses.
The
Yeah.
horses stay alive.
Over gunshots. 5 gunshots to the freaking head. I'll stay alive. Ow, that hurt. The gunshots, they don't faze me. Like, if you're, like, someone who ever played Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty.
Juggernaut. The most overpowered thing in the world. Shotgun to the freaking neck. Ow, that hurt. Nope, not dead. Just hurt.
Yeah.
Making no sense ever. No real injuries or real death really occur in that game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. I really have like 4 or 5 games. I have Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Mm-hmm.
Want to be a lawyer, bought a lawyer game. It's honestly not as good as what people say it is.
Really, was
Because
it overhyped?
It's a good game. It's a good puzzle game. But for a game where it's like you're a lawyer, it's really like, because you can't lose your case.
Yeah.
You get a case and you're like, oh, objection, and you weren't supposed to do objection.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You get like things taken. You know what I mean? Until you like game over.
Mm-hmm.
I would really like it if people need to make a lawyer game
Mm-hmm.
where it's just like that, where you're in like court and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They should have it where it's like you can lose.
Yeah.
If you lose a case, you know what I mean? They should have like randomly generized. We should make a game. We have no expertise in any of that field.
Nope, but if anyone would like to contact us, we'd like getting help in a counting game. No one would play it. No one would want to make freaking assets, liabilities, and owner's equity all day.
If you guys, contact us to make a video game, we'd honestly want like, I would take 50%, Matt. You can have 50%.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
And whoever's like there making the game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. If you do that, we will praise you.
Yeah. That was what other games I got? Dragon Ball Fusion. Amazing game.
Like all-time games? Like.
No, I'm just going through my library.
Oh.
I have this other Dragon Ball Z Extreme Bokuden. I bought it expecting it to be good.
Mm-hmm.
It was honestly not that good.
Really?
I got it for like 20. It was one of those Amazon purchases where you're on Amazon, and it was like you have money, you're gonna buy something on Amazon.
Yeah.
What are you gonna buy?
Yeah.
And I came across it. It was like $19.99, and I was like, you know what? I like Dragon Ball. You know what I mean?
$20.
It was $20. Let's buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd probably not buy it again. I have a Fire Emblem.
Mm-hmm.
Love that game. Amazing game. I like strategy games.
The one game surprised me. I was kind of bummed out about that. Like how I Fallout 3, I won. Fallout 4 does felt like a first-person shooter.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a very unpopular opinion. If you sit there and think about it, when Fallout 4 came out, you freaking loved, like, everyone loved that game when Fallout 4 came out.
Yes.
But, like, it didn't feel like a role-playing game.
No, it felt
You had, like, 2 options, 3 options.
Yeah, and one, like...
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, like, you'd pick an option, and then it wouldn't be what you expected.
Yeah.
You'd pick, like, oh, nice hat, and then you'd be, like, a D-bag. And you're like, I didn't want to be a D-bag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You'd be like, nice hat, a-hole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, not even, like, the choice you picked.
Yeah.
And, like Fallout 3 and stuff.
Yeah.
God, you had, like,
so
100 options. Like, I swear.
Yeah.
You'd scroll down, like, 10 options.
Yes.
You'd be like, holy cow.
Right.
Like, half of the options would be, like, you need certain skills.
Yes.
Be like, oh, this one option's for people who are, like, all explosive. Now, I liked it because it's, like, you get to be who you wanted. If you love running around with grenades, you can straight be, like, explosive expert.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And Fallout, like, everyone's person was, like, in Fallout 3, everyone's person was, like, special.
Yeah.
Like, my dude it would be really hard to be the same as your dude.
Yeah.
Or, like, any other person.
Yeah.
But Fallout 4, there was literally just like, how many? 50, like 40 skills to pick from?
Yeah.
Like there was like 40 like perk things.
And
And you just have like...
five did something. Not all of them did something.
Yeah, there was
cool.
like 5 rows. And
Yeah.
then there was like levels of down those rows.
Yeah, and some of them really didn't do shit.
And like, and you know, like some of them were good. And it's like everyone had, at the end of it, everyone had the same character.
Yeah.
Like everyone had like a certain skill.
Yeah, some of them were so overpowered.
Like I didn't feel like, cause like some like you can have like Fallout 3, there was the cannibal skill.
Yeah.
Like no one, like I didn't pick that, cause then people hated you. You know what I mean?
See, I picked that and I loved it.
Like, and I'm not sure if there was a cannibal skill in 4. I believe there was.
It was,
But there was the thing where it's like everyone avoided because they could have got something even better.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Fallout 3.
Uh-huh.
It had like that level system, but it was like everything branched out into its own thing. So if you were like a cannibal, you'd have access to skills other people didn't.
Yeah.
But like Fallout 4, you just had like a list of, you could see what everything was.
Yeah.
You could plan ahead. Like in Fallout 3, you should click pause. It was like level up, pick your skill.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like a lady killer. You know what I mean? More damage to girls.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, that sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You'd pick
Yes.
that, and then it came to like, you know what I mean?
Yes. And for the Fallout 4, there was like the 5 characters. One's a weapon expert, one's a communication expert,
Yeah.
and the one thing that does seem garbage, I just leveled up on freaking on communication.
Yeah, speech.
Yeah, speech. I killed everything because I could just talk,
Yeah.
and I leveled up more than anything.
Yeah, that game. Maybe even, you know, Fallout 5.
I
They'll go back.
I hope because
But I mean, do you, as a business person, do you blame them
not really.
for going like that?
Not really.
I don't.
They made
Because I mean, you
good
gotta
money
make
on
you gotta
that.
make money.
They made good money on that.
You know, we're pretty rational people.
Yeah, we're very rational.
I mean, I would not like it to went that way, like a first-person shooter.
Yes.
But I mean,
As
it was
a,
inevitable.
as a business person, you're gonna make whatever you can to make money.
Yeah.
Like the last Call of Duty from like 2 years ago. People
Which Call of Duty?
Advanced Warfare.
Advanced Warfare, yeah.
People hated that game more than anything. Because people want new elements to the game. People in my opinion, you can like it or dislike it, but it's people want like a World War II, World War I, like Battlefield in a way, but not like flying jetpacks.
Yeah.
And like other things like that, but like the jetpack thing was.
Oh, I like the booster pack.
Yeah, it was not good at that time. You could just fly around sideways, up. You can go in a triangle
Yeah.
and not die. And it felt like Mortal Kombat in a way the next year because you had a superpower. You could be a robot. You could be like this type of ninja person shooting an arrow and killing you. So that's my feelings on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But sorry for going on a
No,
little
you're
rant
good.
there.
You're good. And then Call of Duty got really bad.
It got really bad.
I think anyone could probably rant about it.
Yes. Battlefield, I love you people. You made it special to me in so many ways. You brought like passion back into life into gaming. I know people usually like to play on PC.
Yeah, PC.
PC, I will say without a doubt,
Probably the best.
probably yeah, it is the best because all the shit is maxed out.
Yeah.
On gaming's like PS4, Xbox One, the whatever's coming out for Xbox cannot compare to PC. It will never compare.
And, you know, we're going to wait till after college, you know, we get a good job.
Yeah, we're gonna get a good. We'll get a
Hopefully.
Good, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Keep
In this day and age.
Yeah, keep a level head. Don't do dumb things.
Yeah.
Which I think this will bring me into our next topic.
Next time, we can save that for later, though.
Oh, you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What else? Well, I was gonna say, I forget what I was gonna say. Uh, what was the what was the last thing? Oh yeah, you were talking about. So news for the week.
Yeah, news.
You know, Carrie Fisher died.
Yeah,
May the force be with her.
I heard her home planet got blown up. And,
Oh yeah, her.
Tragic.
Sad, yeah.
Yeah, tragic. Then their mother died.
Oh that yeah.
And I'm very sorry for your losses. Rest in peace.
You know, I say there were not a lot of stuff happened this week. By that I meant I didn't notice anything a lot that happened.
Yes.
It's probably in like whoever's listening to this probably
Yeah.
I watch I have Bloomberg on my phone
Yes.
because it's like all business news, and if it's like important enough,
Yes.
it'll be world news. But I mean, so I really don't. All the info I get is on like on Facebook, and like half the time that's all fake.
Yes.
Like my dad will share something fake.
I
My mom will be like, "Did you hear about this?" Be like, "No."
I get a lot of fake. I go on Twitter a lot. Twitter's okay, but a lot of it's just too much. Like when Prince said, all you heard, Prince dying, Prince dying, Prince
Oh
dying.
yeah, Prince.
Or shit like that. It got too much. I know he's a world-renowned person, but
Like chill.
let him rest in peace.
Yeah.
I know he did drugs in his time. Not a wise decision in his past, but let him be what he wants to be. Let a wise man be what he wants to be.
Yeah.
But you gotta know the consequences of that. And I'm hoping that they're doing okay, wherever they would be.
Probate court.
Right.
Probably yeah. He didn't. He didn't leave a will behind.
Yeah, that's
So they have to go through all those assets.
That's fine. Yeah.
And then it's like, then you get into like the thing where it's like, see that's where it kind of sucks about like celebrities. So then you get like people have rights to things.
Yeah.
Like how do you like you could split a right? You could split the money generated from those rights.
Yeah.
But it's like then you start getting into like now you need two people control the rights to something.
Right.
It's like you can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
You need both people to like. That's why it's kind of like business partners.
Yeah.
Like I would never probably go into business with someone. Like if I did, it would be like a corporation.
Mm-hmm.
Where like I'm like giving someone 50%.
Mm-hmm.
They have to be freaking like you have to like trust them completely.
Yeah, that's sadly true.
And that's why that's why you have like the vested, where it's like you'll get your 50%, but you'll get that sucker in 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you just give someone 50%, and then you do all the work, you know what I mean? And then say your thing gets big, well the guy then say your company's worth $1 million, he just walked away, did nothing, and now he has freaking something that's worth 500,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all you got to do, though. Like some people, so yeah, it's stuff like that. I've heard of some people like vest it into themselves.
Yeah.
So it's like they'll have something to always work for, where it's like, all right, they started the business, but they only started with 10%.
Yes.
And like every like month maybe they get 5%. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Till they max out to their 100. Which is like I wouldn't do that personally.
No.
I would just and then just like give other people percentages and stuff like that. But yeah, business is cool.
It's really a bummer. Me and him cannot have a business together, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because
that's all right.
There's a law.
It's not a law.
Or what is it?
It's a bar thing.
Okay. Pretty much it's stating anyone who's not a lawyer
can't own anything in a law business.
Yes. Which is a big bummer because me and him know a shit ton of business crap and what would benefit
from working together.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's alright. I can always start a business and then you could work for me.
Yeah, no. I will never work under you. I'm gonna be the head CFO of the CFOs of the world.
So let's get into our next topic, Matt.
All right.
Let's talk about your major.
My major.
Because as we said, we are freshmen in college.
Yes.
What is All right, let's. I don't know if they heard it because our introductions went by really fast.
Yes, they went by very fast.
All right.
Um,
So, what are you going into?
I'm going for accounting, right? This is my second semester at a.
Yeah, we're going into our second semester at a community college,
Yes.
and we can talk about the community college, a little bit after,
All right. Yes.
because we have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
And why accounting?
I just liked it since oddly I liked it since 10th grade. Most people don't most people don't like what they want to go into till they reach a college year, then switch into something else. I was passionate about this since
Oh yeah, one of the lucky ones.
I was one of the lucky ones. No, everyone says it's the most boring crap ever, but think about the possibilities. Think of all the possibilities could happen. I could be making because I'm one of the most boring fields ever.
Yeah,
I'll be making $90,000 average.
you can easily.
Yeah, easily do that. My friend John here can make over 140,000.
I could honestly probably make any salary.
Yeah, pretty much any salary he could say no. I want $99,000 right now.
So accounting.
Mhm.
So yeah, a lot of people think it's boring.
Yeah.
So you have good chance because then if you think it's boring, they won't go into it.
Yeah.
So that's less competition.
Yeah. People don't like taxes. They.
It's like being a plumber.
Yeah. No one wants.
No one wants to, like, a lot of people don't want to grow up being a plumber.
Yeah.
But then the person who wants to be a plumber can make that money.
They can be Mario.
Yeah. So anyone who wants to be a plumber wants to be Mario.
Yeah, I know.
That's the only way I'd be a plumber.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's your goals with your degree? Like, what's your like top tier goal?
Top.
Like, what's your, like, because people have goals. Your goal is graduate high school. Next goal, go to college, right? Next goal after that, get a job in your field. And then the goal after that, it's like how far do you want to go? All right. So first off, how far do you want to go in your degree?
I have to go to my master's degree and go for my CPA.
No, tell the viewer what a CPA is if they do not know.
A CPA is a certified public accountant. They pretty much do anything doing like governmental or stuff like that, or like government. I'm getting a horrible definition.
Yeah.
They pretty much do things with assets, like assets being money gained, liabilities that you owe, owner's equity. How much have you gotten over a time, like a month or 3 months, or the quarter, which is 3 months or a year.
Yeah, the way it's easy to know about a CPA is kind of like it's a state license.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a CPA, you know that accountant knows what he's doing.
Yes.
So you don't just like hire you know what I mean?
You don't hire
you always hire a CPA. If you're hiring an accountant, CPA. If you're a business, a CMA.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
CMA is a certified managerial accountant.
Which is
it's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing. I'd rather not get into it.
Yeah, let's not get into it.
That's pretty much.
That's basically for business. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, it's about like managing.
And I don't want to bore the hell out of you guys.
See, they probably already clicked away.
Yeah, exactly.
So you masters for CPA. Yeah.
Yep.
So what's the job you want with it?
I'm gonna have to work up to this. I'm gonna have to wait until I'm around about 46.
40, maybe 40.
Maybe.
I think when we were looking at jobs, because you didn't just look at jobs.
Yeah.
I think they said you only need like 5 years of experience.
So maybe
At minimum to be a CFO.
Yeah. So hopefully around that time, which is gonna be a long time, sadly, but
Yeah.
I want to be a CFO and run a business. Hopefully, maybe that'll happen, maybe not. But whatever it takes me, it takes me.
Yeah. All right. My name's John. All right. I'm going for pre-law. I'm gonna go somewhere for my law degree. That's like a professional degree. And so you have to get your bachelor's to do it. Very, very. It sucks because then, because all you need is a bachelor's. You need to take your LSAT, which is a law school test. So you get a whole bunch of people who just want to be lawyers.
And not do the work.
People want to be lawyers because it sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like who wouldn't want to be at a party and be like, I'm a lawyer?
Yeah.
Like that just sounds cool.
Yes.
But a lot of people go to law school who don't know what they do, because a lawyer, 98% of cases don't go to trial.
Mm-hmm.
So when you think of a lawyer, you're like, oh, Law and Order. That never happens.
Sadly, it doesn't.
Even though it's I still don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm not in law school. I'm a freaking freshman in college. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you have some experience.
I have some knowledge because I like to research stuff.
He does a lot.
So I like to research and look into things. So I don't like making blind decisions. The only blind decisions I make is if I'm gambling, for fun. Like playing blackjack on my phone.
He usually loses, sadly.
Oh yeah, okay. And then stuff like that. All right, community college. Why do people not go to a community college?
Because they see and they're like, it's for dumb people, and it's not made for me. Why not go to a top tier
expensive school?
Yes, and get my name and get that good tier job when I'm paying $65,000 every year I have to go. Why? Why not? Why not go to a community college where you're paying what?
We're paying $3,000 a year.
Yeah, $3,000.
That's not including books.
Yeah, that's.
So let's just $1,000 per book, because you can find them online for cheap.
Yeah, you can.
Some books usually you have to pay the $200.
Oh, no.
But some books, like my English book,
Yeah.
I got it for $10. That's probably the cheapest. I didn't even get it for. If you take away shipping and handling, got the book for $6. And it's like, oh, yeah, continue.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got my financial accounting book for about $280, sadly.
Yeah.
Brand spanking new. Couldn't find anywhere else. Anyways, go on.
See, when I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
When we drove past the community college we go at now, I was like, why would I go there?
Same here.
That sucks.
I was the same.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not go all the way downtown to the 4-year university?
Yeah.
Now that I'm old enough,
And
you know what
understand.
I mean? The only reason why you shouldn't go to a community college is if you're going into engineering. Then you go to you know what I mean?
Yeah, you go to Akron. Or...
You go to Akron. All right, we live in Ohio.
Yeah.
Akron's I guess a good engineer. Ohio has pretty good engineering schools. Because there's kind of 2-tier colleges in Ohio. There's the actual colleges, and then there are those fake Safford Brown,
Yeah.
DeVry University colleges.
Yes.
And they're pretty good. Ohio State, Toledo. My friend goes to Toledo for engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in the future we can have him on the show. Maybe.
Hopefully.
He's going for electrical engineering. His name's Aaron.
Really cool guy.
Yeah, he's going to Toledo. But us with the community college, it's a lot of people don't go. People are going to schools that are $10,000 a year, and you could go to a community college, and that's if you're taking 5 classes a year.
Yes.
That's $3,000. If you're taking 5, I mean not 5 classes a year. If you're taking 10 classes a year, that's the $3,000.
Yes.
Which $3,000's nothing. $3,000's a lot of money to us now.
Yes, but
$3,000 compared to $10,000. Because our credits are going to transfer over to our 4-year university.
Yes.
So we're getting 2 years, right? $6,000. We're getting $20,000 worth of school for $6,000. How is that bad?
Yes.
I can't think of anything bad for it, unless your credits doesn't transfer over.
Yeah.
But with our college, it has special agreements with the 4-year school. So it's basically equivalent to a law.
Yes.
It's a contract.
Yes.
So it's a contract that says like the credits for our community college go to the 4 year. You know what I mean? So then
Yes.
there is no excuse except for you going into engineering that you shouldn't go to a community college.
Exactly. I was looking at university types, which I really want to go to. I believe it's $55,000 a year.
Yeah, room and board,
Yeah.
out of state tuition,
Yes.
about like 50.
Yeah, and I really want. It's a top tier accounting school. 55,000. I could go to Tri-C and go to my next step and pay what 13. Oh, how much
With what?
for CSU?
So if you do Tri-C and CSU,
Yeah.
if you do like 2 years at Tri-C and 2 years at Cleveland State,
Yeah.
26,000 for a bachelor's degree
Yeah.
instead of paying like 40,000 minimum.
Yes. Which is a huge number if you really think about it.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But like you're getting it cheap.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like some people get like scholarships, but I mean like if you're not getting a free ride, you're spending money.
Yeah.
Like so, say like you're going to like CSU, right?
Mm-hmm.
10,000 a year. Let's just say 10,000 a year.
Yes.
Say you're getting a scholarship for 3,000. That's 7,000, right? Which I mean is that's like that's close to like Tri-C.
Yeah.
But I mean like you could save 1,000. That's $1,000 that could be in your bank account.
Yeah.
Or that could be $1,000 that you don't have in loans. You know what I mean?
Very true.
The only way I would like not go to Tri-C is if you got like a half ride to CSU. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like cheaper than Tri-C. Which I mean, but a lot of people aren't in those like in that situation.
Yes. And not to get into like majors or anything, but some majors are just.
Well, yeah, some majors are horrible. They go on. Like
I'm not gonna name any.
no, let's name some. Let's name them.
Okay.
Like, I mean, we're gonna have people in the comments and stuff. I mean, should we name them? Well, let's not. We can get that in later.
Okay.
Like, some majors are like not as good as others.
Yes.
Let's just say that.
Some are not as competitive. Like some will not get you past the level of debt that you're gonna have to pay for college.
Yeah, that's what I look at it with like degrees, like. You know, I mean, a degree is a degree.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Some people say a degree is worthless. Some people say it's not. I mean, if you look at it, like, if you get, like, a degree, all right, I'm just going to name one, right? Women's studies. And say you get a job in it.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not saying you can't get a good job in it.
But
Let's say you get a really good job with your degree as women's studies. That was worth it for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm not going to rain on your parade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, like... And then but like a majority of people aren't like that's not the boat they're in.
Yes.
Only a select few are like that.
They're very, very lucky people.
Like with engineering, like in this day and age, an engineering job,
You're guaranteed.
you're getting paid. You're almost guaranteed a job, and you're getting paid.
Yes.
Minimum starting at 70.
Like the careers that we're going into, they're very, some are very competitive.
Yeah.
We'll be making good money.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Hopefully nothing happens. But like how I was saying, women's studies, there are some cases where they make good money.
Yeah.
But again, that doesn't always happen. Like I'm not trying to start anything here, but like teachers, they don't make enough money.
They don't make enough as they should.
Yeah. Some teachers
Teachers have to deal with so much crap.
They do.
You don't understand. Like being out of school, you're kind of like, because you look at it from you're not in school for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, they're teachers. They sit around and like talk.
Mm-hmm.
Man, being fresh out of like school and still being in school,
Mm-hmm.
like college, it's different. Because kids walk in, you sit down, they shut up, because they're all paying for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My college classes, no one's talked to each other. Except for my government class. But that's where it's like 4 of us are college students and the rest of the 50 were high schoolers. We can talk about that, later, at a later date.
Okay.
About how stupid that was. That was the only class I was in this first semester that like people like talk to each other because they're high schoolers.
Yes.
But like the college kids didn't talk to each other at all.
Yeah.
The kid I sat next to, he's a high schooler. He would talk to me, and you're like they go for free, like I'm paying like $300 some for this class. I'm sitting down, I'm listening to what the professor's talking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's like, so it's like, but in high school, they have to deal with someone. You have to deal with like that one kid. Everyone knows that kid who walks into class late, who's like a d-bag to the teacher, who walks and sits down like I don't care about anything.
We know a lot of them, sadly.
Yeah.
We did not go into. Not trying to start it again. Not trying to start. We did not go into a good high school.
It's not that our high school was bad. It was just like
The timing.
I think it's the day and age. A lot of people like don't discipline their kids as they should.
That's my feelings towards it because people see like parents abusing their kids back in the day. They're like, oh, we should not do that. Let's give them a timeout or something. And the kids are like, we can get away from that. Then they progressively get worse and worse and worse over time. And they gotten so bad over time. They argue with the teachers. They say "fuck you" to the teachers. Me and my friend John here, my co-host, we personally heard this and it was about the funniest thing ever. But we hated that teacher.
Like this day and age, like you hit a kid and then like you're scared that like cops are gonna show up for like abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Like back in the day, like you can literally just sit there and like beat your kid. Like your kid does something bad, like you're like be home by supper, and they show you walk in an hour later. You can sit there and just beat your kid. I'm not saying like abuse level.
No,
so there's a difference between discipline and abuse.
Yes.
There's a fine line.
But if you get like your
know
belt
what I mean?
and hit,
like you just went crazy with your belt.
Yeah.
I think that's completely fine.
But if you hit your
like if it's justified, because there's some things that like some are justified.
Like if they break something up purposely, you can pull a belt and hit their behind. Back in the day, that's what they learned.
But now it's like
your
kid can kill someone, and then you'll still go to jail for hitting your kid. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like say your freaking kid came home, robbed a convenience store. You're like, I told you not to. You know what I mean?
I told you not to do that.
Oh no, I can't do anything to you. You know what I mean? Or the cops will be called.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, like we're young. Freshmen in college. We went straight from high school to college.
Yes.
So the listener knows we're young.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And like back in the day, you knew that like people would just get like they catch you smoking, that we're gonna sit there and fight.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if I have kids, that's how I'm probably gonna raise them. I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna be like I'm gonna sit there and beat my kid for doing something bad, but I'm gonna like discipline them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm not gonna sit there and be like, don't do that, and they do it, and being like, oh, okay.
Like I know.
Because that's what people do.
Sadly I know fellow people who discipline their child
poorly.
Poorly and more aggressively, making them get A's and A's and A's and pressuring them. Sadly, there were suicidal thoughts in there, but thank God nothing happened of it.
Yeah.
But there's a way to teach kids, and that's with rational thoughts and actions.
Yeah.
And sadly, many people don't have those common sense, rational actions anymore, because it's a new day and age that you can't do the things that you used to anymore. Because like the stuff that you see on Twitter
about like people going crazy on their kids.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of those videos.
Or like kids like people our age wearing like revealing stuff.
Yeah.
The dumbest
Like,
thing.
yeah.
Don't get me started on that because, well, I started anyway. But
We're not. The time right now is 45 minutes.
all right.
I wanna cut it off at 50.
Mm-hmm.
So then we can end it on a good note. I'll say thank you to whoever listened.
Yes.
Or maybe we'll get big in the future,
Well, maybe.
and then no one will ever see this video
Yes.
or this audio.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna put a stupid picture up. I want this to be like
One.
someone like clicks the video,
Mm-hmm.
watches the stupid ad or whatever.
Yeah.
If we have ads, I want them to close it down. You know what I mean? Minimize screen.
Mm-hmm.
Do some work. Keep your GPA high.
Yes.
All right. I know personally, I've high school a horrible GPA. All right. Keep your GPA high. All right.
Sure.
I know my mom always told me when I was in middle school. I was always like, "Oh no, I won't do homework. I'll go home and play Xbox." Horrible mistake.
Mm-hmm.
But because I went to a community college, my GPA reset. Now I got a freaking double GPA of what I had,
And
mine was lower than a 2.0.
And we're so
Maybe
thankful.
I know we're so thankful. All right, guys. Words of wisdom. If you're in high school, look into the nearest community college.
Yes.
Even some degrees, like our friend Angelo.
Yes.
He's going into political science, right?
Yes.
Our community college Tri-C doesn't have political science,
Mm-hmm.
but they have an associate of arts,
Yes.
and like that transfers into the political science. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like just research it, please,
Please.
because don't miss an opportunity. Because $1,000 as a high schooler, you're like, oh, I don't care, right?
Yes.
If you're borrowing student loans, you won't see the money.
No.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you have to sit there and think, right?
Yeah.
In the future, when you're 30, still paying them off, if you pay the bare minimum, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, $1,000 would be nice right now.
Yeah.
Just think about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thing I want you to do, look at your community college, right? Research whatever major you're going into, because you can go into any major you want.
Yes.
But
It
like,
won't hold you back.
I'm not going to tell anyone to do what they want to do. I just research.
Please
See what
do.
jobs you can get, right?
Yes.
Because I wanted in not middle school, in high school, like early high school, I wanted to be a physicist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, I want to be a physicist, a theoretical physicist, right?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds cool.
Yep.
And then I looked, and it's like, you can't even get a physics job without a computer science degree.
Mm-hmm.
Then I finally found out in 10th grade, right? I'm like, oh, computer science, right? And I still like computers.
Yeah.
That's my plan B, computer science. Because I love that. And then it's like, that was fine. Right?
Yeah.
So just research your major. Look at your local community college, right? What else? Any other advice?
Just pause and reflect on every situation and think about if there could have been another or possible way it could be done, a better way, and just stay positive. That's the best advice I've ever been given. Stay positive no matter what.
Yeah. And like, it's alright to have like a low number of friends.
Yes.
Like in this day and age, in this Facebook age, people need, like, I need 100,000 followers.
Yes.
If you have like I have like who? You, our friend Angela, my friend Aaron I talked about earlier on,
And like
our friend Tyler, and then our friend Martin,
yeah.
and our friend Lucas.
Yes.
6 people. Like, that's for me.
Yes.
You might have more or less.
I
That's
think
about it.
2.
Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah.
You don't need like a huge group of friends. You just
Well-
need your circle.
Most of them are fake, sadly.
A lot, and then you will never see people in high school again.
Yeah,
Like-
sadly.
I've seen who from high school. I've seen one
3?
kid. I seen one kid like earlier this week.
I've seen 3 people that I know, and sadly, I never want to talk to them again.
All right, guys. It's 49 minutes, 40 seconds.
Alright,
All right, we're gonna sign off now. All right, my name's John.
my name's Matt.
Hopefully the audio was fine,
Hopefully.
because I'm not really good at editing videos,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean. And I'm not gonna do a lot of like
Yeah.
working on this.
Yeah.
We'll see you next episode if that's a week, a 2 week.
Yeah.
We'll do one 2 week will be like at most.
Yeah. Yes.
Because we'll easily have another episode.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Hope you enjoyed.
Hopefully this wasn't just rambling on about stupid things.
Yes.
Because now we know what we're doing. We'll probably tweak it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? All right, guys. All right, John Matt signing out.